Hello, I'm James Goulding, editor of Technology Reseller Magazine, and with me here today I've got Joel Chimoindes, the CEO of Nuvias UC, a specialist distributor in converged communications, including telephony, video, unified communications as a service, and contact centers as a service. We're here today to discuss market trends and the company's new divisional structure and its expanding services portfolio for the channel. Joel, good to see you.
James, great to see you. Thanks very much for the introduction as well. I look forward to the conversation.
To start with, if you could tell us about the new divisional structure and what prompted that strategic shift.
Yeah, so the converged communications market, James, as you know, is maturing, right? But it's also becoming more complex as well in terms of that maturity. So at an end user level, a solution that's required around converged communications now requires so many different components in it, from hardware, software, and services. And we felt, based on the feedback from our customers, based on the feedback from our vendors, that we really needed to become even more specialist than we already are in these individual areas. So we split the business into devices and infrastructure, cloud solutions, and then also our services business as well. And this meant that we could be much more focused, much more specialized, much more agile in our decision making as well. And we're really starting to feel the benefit of that already in such a short amount of time.
Do you have examples of how that new structure has benefited your customers?
So let me take an example. If I think of something like Zoom as an example, and as you know, we're Zoom's largest distributor in Europe. We're very proud to partner with Zoom, and I'm sure we'll talk about that later in the discussion. But if I take Zoom obviously resides as a software solution in our cloud solutions business. Great. And we've seen some phenomenal growth there, by the way, as well. I should mention that. We've seen about 29% growth in our cloud solutions business over the last 12 months. But if I take that example of Zoom, as a software solution, our teams are not only obviously working on the software around Zoom, but they also then integrate with our devices and infrastructure business on what hardware is required or what SIP trunks are required for a solution, or working with the services business in how do we then provide the services for a partner to be able to use around Zoom as well. And that's just one example. If I take our devices and infrastructure business, where we have a deep understanding of things like section border controllers from Oracle and audio codes. Again, that team works very seamlessly with our services business on how we deliver a joined up approach of both the hardware, but the services to support it into our reseller base.
You mentioned your sort of phenomenal growth with Zoom. I see that you've now surpassed 250,000 seats migrated to Zoom and Teams. What factors have contributed to that success?
Yeah, it's a great question. Thank you. And we're excited about the milestone. You know, it's worth just highlighting, and I always do this, is just the fact that all of our services that we provide are always through the channel. So we are a channel-orientated business. We never sell direct to end users. That 250,000 seat milestone is made up of a couple of success factors, really. The primary one is the fact that our teams are very, very capable of what they do. So they really understand that market. They really understand the Teams ecosystem, the Zoom ecosystem, and they understand how to migrate from legacy phone systems into those platforms as well. And so the first thing is their technical capability. But the second thing, which we couldn't do it without, is the trust of the channel. It's the channel that have helped us achieve that milestone of 250,000. If we weren't delivering a great service to the channel, and that then enables the channel themselves to go on and satisfy their end user needs, well, of course, we wouldn't have been able to reach that milestone. So I'm grateful to every reseller that put their faith in us for that business.
How has the your evolving partnership with Zoom helped accelerate seat migrations?
Well, I think we have to look at the journey that Zoom's on overall, right? So Zoom are on a phenomenal journey to become much more channel centric, and we see that with the executive hires they put in place in the last 12 months, who are really driving hard that move to becoming more and more channel centric. And of course, that benefits, stating the obvious, everyone in the channel, including ourselves, right? We work closely with Zoom on migration projects. We work with Zoom resellers on migration projects. So that channel focus from Zoom is really helping us drive our services business into the channel, which of course leads to more migrations, not just around telephony, but also we are now provide services around contact center for Zoom as well.
Migrations is obviously a key service capability of yours. What are some of the other services that you're providing the channel?
Yeah, again, another great question. We if you look at how we interact with the channel at a technical and a service level, the channel uses us in different ways. Sometimes it's just about using our really capable pre-sales technical guys to support our resellers in demonstrations or customer end user discussions. Or it may be the fact that then moves on and they need help with design of solutions and systems. It may be the fact that then they need help with the implementation of those solutions. And of course, after that, it might be around managed services as well. So we have this extension of portfolios around services that I always use the phrase, it's designed to enhance the capability and the capacity of the channel. That's our role with services to do so. And again, it would be amiss of me if I didn't point out that we're now Zoom's most accredited distributor globally, being able to deliver services on their behalf. But it's not just Zoom we deliver services for. We deliver for Oracle, Audio Codes, Microsoft, of course, is a large ecosystem for us. And our hardware vendors like Yealink is an example, and our newest vendor, Neat, we provide services around their portfolio as well.
Are there any sort of particular services that channel customers have really embraced?
Yeah, James, embraced the migration services, as I've already mentioned, and that extension, the CX service, the contact center services as well. We're seeing a high demand for that because contact center is in such large growth. That's a market that's growing about 14% CAGR at the minute, and so continues to be a really great opportunity for partners. But I can't believe we've come so far in our conversation without mentioning AI. And AI and how you monetize AI is, of course, a hot topic. And I think there's some confusion in the channel because I think we get confused with our vendor partners generally talking about AI as product and features. But actually, what the channel are also really interested in is how can we monetize AI? And so when we talk to our partners, we're talking to them about how can we help them build services or how can we give them a service that allows them to monetize AI? And what do I mean by that? It's about going into an end user and helping the end user assess whether AI and how they can get business productivity out of that. To eat our own dog food or drink our own champagne or whatever metaphor you want to use. As an end user, this is a journey that Nuvias UC are on ourselves as well. So our learnings that we're taking as we implement AI in our own organization, we're then building that into services then to be able to take to market.
Where are you implementing AI?
When we started on the journey, and we, of course, the fail fast mentality was absolutely key. We looked for big projects we could implement. We looked at where we were going to get big productivity gains, and actually, that approach didn't work for us. And so, what we've done is we've got little sparks now in our organization of AI projects going off that's really starting to bear fruit. So, to give you a couple of specific examples. We built an AI engine called Nisha AI internally. And that's Nisha Nuvias. It's called Nisha AI internally. And Nisha's designed to answer pre-sales technical questions from both our sales teams, but also from our customers in the near future as well. And what this means is it means that our pre-sales teams, our solutions architects, can focus on their efforts on complex customer needs as opposed to answering fairly simple product conversations. So we've built an AI engine around that. We've recently just launched on our website an integration between Nisha AI, which is powered by Zoom in this particular example, to our ERP system, which means that our partners can now go on and ask, where is my order? And Nisha AI will respond, giving them where their order is at, allowing them to track it through the process as well. These are just two examples. We have examples in finance, in marketing, in vendor operations as well.
So, Joe, what trends are you seeing in the market now, and how does your divisional structure and services help partners take advantage of them?
Yeah, I think, James, the trends are mixed, right? And I think they're mixed amongst the devices and infrastructure, both cloud and also services business as well. Undoubtedly, let's start, where it's been slightly painful. Undoubtedly, that volume hardware business around things like MTR as an example, so video devices in meeting rooms. That's a market that we've seen mature quite quickly, and the market itself has slowed down there for numerous reasons of the market being slightly oversaturated post-COVID, ASPs coming down, reluctant to spend from enterprise organizations. So we've seen some slowdown in that volume space. We see acceleration in value hardware. So when we talk about solutions such as Oracle and audio codes and that integration of legacy into new world platforms, and we see good growth in that market there as well. And then, of course, in software, I've already mentioned, our software business, our cloud solutions business is growing well. And we see that predominantly being driven by the likes of Zoom, of course, but also we see good growth in Oracle, in audio codes and Pexip as well. And of course, if the market isn't growing in certain areas, then the services business doesn't grow as well. So our services business is doing well because it's attached to the value and the software business as well. But I do think that the market is going to continue to be challenged in certain areas, especially around volume hardware, as we said before. And the divisional structure, how does that help? Well, by putting our business into 3 very specialized divisions, we really truly understand what's going on in the market, is market trends. It means that the marketing that we can do, the partner enablement and recruitment that we can do in that space, the services that we offer are very, very specific to the divisions that we sit them in. And therefore, we can align our capability, our capacity, and our resources along with those different marketing and growth trends as well.
And what can we look forward to from Nuvias UC in the rest of 2025?
Yes, good question. As I said in our all hands internally the other day, the only constant is change. And in this business, in our business, in this industry, it's so fast moving. And so we will continue to evolve our business alongside that. We continue to deepen our relationships. We'll expand our vendor portfolio as well selectively. I might add to that. So, we look for vendor partnerships which add to our ecosystem of solutions, and we'll announce some more of those in the coming months as well. And we'll double down on our divisional structure as well. We'll go faster. I think we're quite agile as a business, but I always want us to be more agile. So making sure that we can be really attentive to our customers' needs is super important, and that's the areas we'll be focusing on.
It looks like there's a lot to look forward to from Nuvias UC. Joel, thank you very much for your time and your comments, and I look forward to catch up again soon.
Great. Thanks, James. Great to see you as always. Thanks for the opportunity.